Hello everyone and welcome back to another StarCraft 2 cast. I'm going to be your caster here today, Green Sue, and we're going to be looking at a game from MVP.Sniper and one from Ax.Heart. Ax.Heart spawned in the top right of Daybreak as the red Terran, and the bottom left we have the blue Zerg MVP.Sniper. Sniper is a player who rose very quickly, as did Heart. These are two players and a very new team as well, just doing very phenomenal themselves in the Acer Team Sword Cup. This is another game from the Acer MVP matchup. Just some games I didn't get a chance to see, so I just decided, well, I'll just cast them for fun. Then I get to see them, and I get to give my take on them at the same time. That's the funnest part. And we've been on Daybreak, which is one of my favorite maps from the last ladder pool from the last season. I'm gonna miss it. It was not, from what I heard, making it into the next season pool, which is depressing because it was probably my highest win rate was with this map. Win rate was with this map. Win rate was with this map. It's a funny thing to say, isn't it? Contradictory though. Contradictory. I'm enjoying the hell out of Heart of the Swarm, as I'm sure we all are. This one's been up for a good month now. Over a month now. Yeah. A month and a half. Trying to do time in my head. It's not really working out really well. But hey, I do enjoy a good TvZ, especially on a giant map where we may be able to see some giant late game Brood Lord versus Battlecruiser. One of these days it'll happen. We'll see Sniper going for a very early expansion, grabbing it at about 16 for him. It's a very standard for him. Meanwhile, Heart just tries to get that drone out of his base while he throws down his command center. And it's in a drone, we'll see. That's what he does know, that Heart is going for even a defensive command center, not even bothering to throw down a low ground. He wants to just hold off for now, doesn't want any run-bys, and he'll actually blocking off again with a barracks. Drone will try and be annoying, and he actually will be let in to go poke at things. I guess there was a reason for him to be let in. I'm not too sure what it was, but I'm sure it existed. Again, spawning pool going down at 17. Pool, hatchery 4 pool indicates that not very aggressive play, and there's actually been no scout for Heart as of yet. He's trying to get it out there now, and he will be able to see that. He'll probably see the pool, the hatchery finish before the pool, and he'll know, well, I'm pretty safe right now from anything. This drone is just here to be annoying, be able to make his marines just kind of hunker down for a little while he turtles up and just gets his army out. We'll pass by just as it's about to finish, and we'll even go by the pool as that is about to finish. So he knows all he needs, and right now he saw no gas, realizes it's going to be Zerglings, a couple Zerglings out with Queens. Not really any danger to me. Let's just sit back, relax, and focus on killing each other later. Even deciding to make his orbital on the high ground, a very defensive play for Heart out of the beginning. I guess he's still very afraid of what could come, even though he's seeing that there's nothing really on his way. He could have landed over there. I guess it does come down to personal preference. While the orbital is in the air, it gathers energy, throws down a mule a little faster. A second mule at least. You get your first mule as soon as you get that, but anyway. That moment when you're nervous and you just can't muddle the words correctly. Again, SCV still scouting around. Really, Heart seems very nervous about any kind of sneaky play at a sniper. Doesn't want to get caught up by anything. We'll run into a Zergling. Everyone's scouting around me carefully. So if there's any kind of malicious intent from this SCV or this Zergling, it is so far being thwarted by who's ever doing the thwarting. Spin around back there. We do see now Heart going for his double gas on his natural base, not in his main, which may just be some mind games on his part, trying to see if he can confuse Heart a little bit. Want to see, oh, 2 gases down there, must mean he has 4 gases, which means he's going very heavy tech, which means I have to stop making units and make an army. He may not want to do that right now. So Sniper will be in a very good position to just continue to drone, throw it down a Roach Warren, soon go into lair tech in about a minute, I would say. I'm sorry if I sneeze right now, it just might happen. Oh, okay, it didn't happen. I was so worried it was gonna happen. 2 Hellions out for Heart. Looks like he will not be making any more, as he will be switching into probably a tank reduction. And, well, actually no, he looks like he will continue with Infernal Pre-Igniters. Is that what it's called? I forget what it's called. Well, just like the game not to tell you what things are doing. Anyway, 2 Hellions right now we're moving across, but with 2 Queens guarding around here, and Spine Crawlers up as well. Well, Evolution Chambers, excuse me. These will not be very effectual, at nothing more than scouting. He does get a chance to look at the third base. Probably can infer what that means is that I'm safe to do pretty much anything, because he's not doing anything. Al does react by throwing down 2 engineering bays of his own, so he will be able to get his own upgrades going at the same time as his opponent. Lair also finally coming down as well at almost 8 minutes, so, well, yeah, 8 minutes. The upgrades now also coming out for him. What Heart can do in this position, I suppose, would be continue to expand, continue to just macro up, see what he can do. Does move out, try and poke a little bit with a couple Hellions. Now he's trying to end it, just keep his opponent at bay. He does have incredible creep spread right now, though. If he could do anything, it would be to just try and halt that creep spread. What he does need to know is he does need to find out about this Baneliness, as there's a sizable amount of Zerglings right now. There are currently 11 to the only 10 army supply of Heart. So he will need to bank up just a little more. Upgrades will do well for him, but against a Baneliness bus, this wall will hold no better than paper against fire. He's actually going again for his fire. He could go straight for the Hive Tech. It is out in the open, so there's not really much of a reason to have it for other than Hive Tech, I would suppose. I can't think of what build and placing for that making much other sense than I'm a dick. But hey, I'm not the professional here. Heavy count currently up to 6 speed instead of by a couple of Queens. Getting a good look at all this creep spread though. And he looks like he may, oh nope, and he will start taking out some creep tumor, trying to first their creep back. Very good idea. You don't want a Zerg to really be able to shove forward with his creep too much. It really just is not good for business. When you got creep all over the map on your front door, you can't really do much because the Zerg always knows where you are. It looks like to deal with any mech play that may be coming out, he will be going for roaches, and he does actually scout out with his overseer now, so he does see everything happen, all the additional barracks, and the medevacs coming out from the starport. So it looks like he may want to actually do something with this spire as soon as it finishes, throw in some. Oh, excuse me, units. I mean, can't see. It looks like he will be going at. He does have a bank up of gas and minerals. Looks like he will either go for an early extension or nope. There's all the minerals going towards those units. 6 currently coming out right now, and a very large marine production with just a couple of marauders thrown in for good measure. Very powerful right now. He is moving out with a small force of, well, no, I don't know how to count it, I suppose. He does just have the Hellions continually there. 1 marine, 1 medevac. Trying to get everyone involved, see if they can do anything. I'm really enjoying this Overlord placement from Sniper, along with the Zerglings. They have just so much vision over the entire map. It's pretty much the only area he doesn't have, and it's nothing's going on there anyway. It's a very minute area, so he knows pretty much everything that's going on. Nothing can get by. He will be moving down the south end, while Sniper is actually moving through the north end with his units. Get right in there, but there was anticipated, and a missile turret was built in there, and these units are just going to try and see if they can do any damage anywhere. There is currently no missile turret in the natural or down the third, so he could do damage there. Well, no, there is 1 missile turret. Looks like my controls are a little jammed down there in the south side, but he could just do some damage up at this top gas in this top half of the mineral line. Slow down mineral timing just a little bit. 1-1 is finished for Heart, and looks like 2-2 is on the way for Sniper as well, so rather even in the mineral count. So it will just come down to a very intense micro battle, and whoever has the better unit composition. Widow Mines will be being added in, those tunneling claws, those burrowing, whatever they're called, will make a big difference. It's currently a lot of units. He currently has, how many units does he have? 14 meters against a number of Marines. I will generally always give that to units unless the Marines are very heavily upgraded, which currently they are even. Widow Mines will be very helpful in that, but currently it'll just come down to micro, I suppose. So he got some creep tumors, as again they are. Generally every way to creep threat has been phenomenal from Sniper so far, and all this harass has been also very nice from him. 1 Widow Mine, 1 missile turret, 2 lone Marines. Well, now a lot of Marines and a couple Widow Mines. Let's see how they can do. Does fly right into the missile turret range will take it out immediately, start harassing the SCVs. Marines are a little slow to react, but the SCVs are quickly pulled off the line. Nothing but mining time really was lost there. Very small amount of SCVs, and these Marines will be taken out. And it looks like down here we will have a battle going down. Zerglings and Baneman's trying to push in there. Ooh, did not want to waste those little mine hits on that Overseer, I can tell you that for sure. So right now, Sniper has managed to waste a couple of Widow Mine shots, take out a couple of Marines as well. And now he's just seeing what he can do. He needs to see if he can, there's a way for him to swing around with this large Mutarbane Ling army. Yes, I know how to speak. Sniper is going to pull back. Ax.Heart moves forward. Stand down and take out some minerals. I do like this transition. It looks like Sniper will be going for some early lair, or possibly that what are they called? The Infestors. See what they can do there. Infestors will be very powerful against this very large bio army when they're all bugged, stuff like that. A couple of bundles will be very powerful. Link more main right now, and managed to take out that army of Heart, and that's a lot of stuff going on right now. A lot of Balins. Not much Heart can really do against that. He's going to try and just hold off for now. See if he can keep them back while he replenishes his army. Looks like one does go down. Oh, that was a good hit on all those Mutas. Wasn't probably the best hit he could have hoped for, but that was still a pretty good hit. That Widow Mine shot did do a lot of damage. 3-3 is now going to start coming out for Heart. Currently only have 2-2 out for the Zerglings, and he's going to be fall behind unless he decides to go for his own upgrades as well soon enough. There's the Hive now coming out as well. It looks like we will have a slightly double pronged attack. They're kind of coming from the side. Hit them from the front over here, down the ramp, and from the side we'll come in more Lings and Banes. They're going to be forced back up into the ramp. Bane's going to come down and start decimating that army, but there's still a lot of Marines up on the high ground. He can't really get up there right now. That was a nicely planned attack. Just wasn't exactly perfectly timed out, but it did do a good amount of damage. It did force him out of there. He's trying to get another expansion down at his third, but oh no. Sniper is going to pull back. I would for sure go down there and see if he can take it out. That Marine was so confident in himself. He's just going to run all the way into enemy territory. We go drop down here in the main of that, but in the main of Sniper, but the Mutas can very quickly keep cleaning that up. Currently a very sticky position for Heart. His upgrades are about halfway finished now. As soon as that's finished though, he will have a very commanding position with this large bio army. And plus when he's transitioning into Thors, he's going to force a lot more Balins out of Sniper. 3-3 is now starting from him as well, but it will be behind, so there is going to be a small window opportunity about a good amount of time where Heart will be in a very commanding position. It does actually start yanking down those little mines, trying to delay them. There's a lot of units though, and Link though, they're going to move in now, see what damage they can do. Again, Bane drops going down, they don't necessarily want to. Little mines down anywhere they don't want to. Very clever play from both players. Trying to hold off any reinforcements come down while the Bane and Link take out the ground army of Heart. And really, it is a very successful attack right there. A couple of Marines are left over, and the Mutas are just being forced to pull back right now. Currently this expansion is being kept from going under. The first door is now out and about and will be coming towards to the rescue, but at the same time we saw an Ultra's Cavern come down and finish for Sniper, and we'll be going for a very powerful pincer attack very soon. Mutas being continually annoying. He has so many right now. How many Mutas do we have? He has currently 19 Mutas against all these Marines. It does favor the Marines very much, but unless you can get defeat the maneuverability of Mutas, which is very hard to do, they can just fly around very quickly wherever it is they need to go. The Mutas are very hard to stop indeed. I am congested. It makes it difficult to speak for prolonged periods of time. Bases being taken all over the place by both players. We see the fourth being established for Heart. Meanwhile, the fifth and fourth are being taken by Sniper as well. He's in very commanding position ahead in bases. All he needs to do right now is manage to, and it looks like he's getting every unit in the book right now. He's getting infested out. Ultras are on the way. 6 are about to pop. 3 are now out. And the Great Aspire is also on the way. Muta's continuing to be a pain. They are kind of stuck around right now. He doesn't want to run right into that ball of Marines and Medevac. It's like, oh, two Widowmine hits will go down. Take out a good chunk of those Mutas and really just whittle them around really fast. The army for Sniper, though, is just around the corner from him, and he doesn't really want to hit him right as soon as he can. The upgrades currently in his favor, and he has, and he's slowly losing that window that he had to do a lot of damage. Just have that that definitive advantage over his opponent. And right now it is gone. He did manage to hold for a while, but now the upgrades are back in place. Ultralists and Infestors are now, and then we have very giant pain in the ass for. It's hard to deal with. He's currently moving around. He does have more Medevacs out, along with more ground army. Moving out, try and take out creep here and there. See what he can do. See if he can pull his opponent thin, spread him out a little bit, and do some double-pronged attacks. It may not be a bad idea. He currently has a large section of the army here. There's another base going on here, and a small section of the army here. He does try and do it. Splash Iron from the floor would be very helpful against the Mutas. Mutas pretty much stop being produced at this point, but the ninja attack does go down. He just runs through that ground army of the Heart. Oh, it was just absolutely decimated by those Mutas, by those Banes and Ultralists, and they are going to continue to shove forward. Widowmines are currently not ready to go attack. There's only one ready to go down, soon to be two. And right now, Sniper really has to find that last chink in the armor of Heart. See if he can just shove it in there with his Ultralist Pincers and tear him apart from there. He does not really. His army right now can't seem to make it up. He's been focusing very hard on ground, and if he got an air much sooner, I feel. Even if he made the transition now, he does getting tanks out. But air would be such a powerful thing because those Banelings would be rendered completely useless. He currently has 15 Banelings with, where are those lings? 11 lings. Waste all that supply on Sniper's part, be wasted, and see what else he can pull off. Another small force trying to clear out the creep here. Hops in there, and Boost does pull down from the Medevac. Is chased down by a couple of Mutas, and looks like it will be taken out full. That's not a good hit you want to take. That's a couple of Marines he just could have used. You never know when the difference could be made. This is really where Heart is going to want to engage, is right around this fourth base of his. He has a planetary, he has tanks down there. If we can bait him into an attack here, get an engagement started there with all these Widowmines, it's really just generally the place you want to. Continually repair all those, that planetary, and it will be a generally good place if we can pull it off. It's still moving in. Tanks are actually being decimated. I said that was the right place, but I guess it was not. As Sniper just kind of ran right over that. Fungo's going down. The Medevac, they will be taken out. Everything was taken out there. The fourth was just taken out. Too many Ultralists. How many Ultralists does he have? That is 9 Ultralists GG from Heart. He will defeat game 2 MVP.Sniper. Another game lost to Team MVP in the Asia Team Story Cup. Good play from both players, although it seems that Sniper had just a superior army composition the entire time. Heart never really got that harassment down, which Terrans are so powerful and now in Heart of the Swarm. If he'd been able to get that down, maybe the tides may have been turned. He would have been able to hold off just a little more efficiently, and his army comp was one better. He stuck so hard to that ground comp, no matter how many times his army was destroyed. He never tried to make that transition. He did towards the end, but it was too little too late at that point. And his army would just continue to run over by this overwhelming number of Ultralists. An air transition may have done him very well, or a much heavier mech transition. Something with greater armor. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that match. You enjoyed listening to me, because I enjoyed making it for you. You guys can subscribe to my channel, comment the video, rate it, whatever you want to do. Whatever makes you happy. I want to make you happy. So, yeah. Just let me know what you think, because I want to keep doing this for you. I enjoy doing it. So, yeah. And I hope to see you guys back here next time. Thanks for watching.